Hello everybody, Truman Brown Panther back with another video here, and today I am playing the brand new game called Apex Legends. I recently just downloaded it like about an hour ago, playing with my buddy over here, and we were just playing the game, and it's actually not that bad of a game. For Battle Royale, it is not bad at all. I was just playing around and getting it. This is my second game. I caught a win, and it's not that bad, and it's not very amazing. It's still got some things and bugs and stuff they can do, and they can fix and stuff, and like improve it, improve the game overall. But the most like visual aspect that I liked about this was the map. It was amazing. It's a really good looking map. Looting spots are good. Guns are overall like semi overpowered. It's obviously like the first few days it's been out, so it's not gonna be like amazing. And what's another thing? There's also like the looting system is really good. As you guys can see, the editing system, taking stuff out of your inventory, moving around. Overall, the game just has an amazing feel to it. Um, I, I I overall like this game. It's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation, it's on PC. You guys can go pick up the game. It's really good. I don't know if there's crossplay. I was just playing with some of my Xbox friends, and I picked up some people on post, so that like it's like so I can get some people to play with. Otherwise, I really have nothing much to speak up on it. In the game audio, my friends are gonna be talking in the back, and I'm just gonna be making more videos on this. I'll in the comment section down below, tell me what I should be streaming or uploading a lot of. I know that newer games attract more people in, so I was just trying to upload a Apex Legends video. This is a win, by the way. The gameplay is kind of long, and also tell me if I should edit it a little bit smaller, like every kill that I get or every little part of the video, right? Because obviously it's a big map, big game, it's a battle royale. Obviously, like these type of slow paced ones, no building and stuff, it takes a lot of time to play the actual game. So I'm just gonna be asking you guys your opinions in the description, in the comment section down below. Please tell me if you guys want me to upload any of these new games, or you want me to keep uploading more of this game. And the very last thing I wanted to talk about was about the what do I want to talk about? I will be also doing a giveaway. Remember this giveaway at 1,000 subs. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs because I can get the YouTube monetization ready. Get it going, start getting paid, and start providing extra good content for you guys. So that's pretty much it. Share this video with your friends. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No Titans either. This is not Titanfall 3. And I think that's why Titanfall isn't in the name. It comes with an expectancy that you'll be running around in big stompy mechs. Not in this game though. Perhaps as a limited time mode, we will see. And because this game is out today, I thought instead of doing a complete walkthrough of a round, I'd instead just tell you some cool things about the game, because I want to do some live commentary on it in future videos. So here we go. As you drop from the transport plane, or whatever it is, your squad is assigned a jump master, and they will decide where you land, and your characters will automatically follow them unless you choose to break off. It's just a way of keeping the squad closely together at the start of the game. You can slide and shoot at the same time, scramble up walls that are like a story high. Unfortunately, no wall running in this game, but after all, you aren't playing as a pilot in a pilot suit, so you couldn't do it anyway. No double jump either. Throughout the duration of a round, which lasts about 20 minutes, supply ships will enter the level carrying valuable loot, but of course others will want a challenge for them too, so expect a fight to go down. When they settle in a spot, they deploy a zipline so you can get on there fast, and ziplines are scattered around the map to help you get around. There are also balloons that you can rappel up and use to quickly glide to another area of the map if you need to get out of a sticky situation. And those supply ships too, sometimes they're there at the start of the round, so this can be the ultimate hot drop if your squad manages to land on top of them. There are different qualities of loot in this game: grey, blue, purple and gold. There are armor pieces like chests and helmets, and a shield mechanic, and you can use recharges to gain your shield back, and syringes or med kits to bump your health back up. And if you kill someone, their crate colour will also be designated by the loot that they had, so you'll know who to loot first. Which dead player here has got the most powerful gear? And this game features a robust contextual ping system that has many uses even if you're on comms with people. For example, you can ping pieces of armor, grenades, ammo or weapons on the ground, and your character will make an audio call out for this too, so your teammates will quickly know where to go and what loot to expect. And this works for locations and enemies too, and this will be really useful for anyone playing on console in random groups, especially if no voice comms are available. And you know what, it just functioned really well, and instead of being an oversight, it actually felt like a mechanic that Respawn thought about and worked hard on to make it just as good as it can be. And while we're on the topic of loot, if you swap a gun, it will transfer all of the relevant attachments onto your weapon. And this is such a simple thing, but it makes so much sense, and I wish that other popular Battle Royale games would follow suit. And get this too, if you die or one of your teammates dies, you've got the chance to come back into the round. And I wasn't sure about this to start with, but after playing, I love this mechanic. I think it adds a whole new dimension to the Battle Royale genre. How does it work then? Well, let's say your teammate dies, but you win the fight. If you go to their loot and pick up their data chip, and then manage to get to one of the green respawn locations, you will essentially revive your teammates. When they come back in though, they won't have any loot. But of course, if their body is still there and nearby and no one's taken it, they might be able to recover everything that they've just lost. Or you could always be a good teammate and just give them your secondary weapon. There is no fall damage in this game at all. You can drop from any height. If you go down but not out, there's an item you can get called a knockout shield that you can use to a limited extent to stop people instantly thirsting you. And while this game is on Origin on PC, you can link your Steam account to it, so maybe all your friends are on there, and then you can invite them to games that way rather than having to friend up on 2 different platforms. And I feel like I should talk a bit more about the characters and their abilities too. The way that Respawn are doing this is kind of like Siege or Overwatch, where the characters have backstories and different personalities. You'll get to know them a bit more. As for their abilities, well, we had some really cool engagements, like I said. Each firefight was interesting and dynamic. It's not just you and your gun anymore because of the design of the game. It's you, your skill, your gear, your guns, your movement, but also your character's abilities and how you synergize them with your teammates. For example, one of the characters can create portals that you can use to teleport from location A to location B. You can put these wherever you want. So you can use them to quickly save a down teammate if they're able to crawl through. Or you could create traps or elaborate flanking routes. Or another one, the smoke barrage on one of the characters. Layer an area with smoke, and then the witch doctor dude, I forgot his name, can use his ability to see through smoke and light the blind targets inside of it up with gunfire. And it adds an entirely new layer to Battle Royale, and when you combine that with the solid Titanfall-esque gunplay and fluid movement, you get something that I've not experienced in this genre before, because Battle Royale really is a new genre of game. And I think with all this put together, the meta and the tactics in the game are going to be crazy. And the last cool little thing that I wanted to mention, around the level are banners, and on these banners they show which squad is doing the best, or which has the most kills, and they say your name on, the number of kills, other cool stats there too. Everyone can see them, they're nice and big, it's a bit Hunger Games, and these banners also show all of the cosmetic customization that your character is wearing. Obviously, I'd love to go into more detail than this, but I feel like that would be better left to when I can actually create videos on this game from home and plan them out better and do some live commentary and really delve into what's going on here. So that's a quick overview of some of the cool stuff, the stuff that I liked, but of course there were a few things that I didn't like about this game and a couple of concerns. For example, the head bob was a bit extreme at times and I wish that I could have turned it off. Sometimes the projectile speed feels too slow on certain guns for the type of game this is and the size of the map, and my biggest concern is that I'm worried gear dependency and simply avoiding combat and farming to get the best armor will be the easiest way to win, because shields and armor are so important in this game, perhaps a bit too much in my opinion. But I'm sure that these values can be tweaked and the community plus Respawn will decide what works best. Apart from that, the spectator mode was a bit laggy. I hope that the tick rate can keep up with the amount of players, because this is still running on the Titanfall 2 engine. I don't think that was really designed for this many players, but I'm sure that Respawn have got that locked down. We'll see when it comes out. And also, I've got some concerns about anti-cheat. With this being free to play, Yes, of course, there's going to be a lot more cheaters. And with this being kind of still based on the Source engine, yes, I know it's almost completely different, but I'm sure that there is some base source code stuff in there. And we all know how bad cheating was in Source engine games. CS Source, CSGO, 2 prime candidates. So anti-cheat, really, it's got to be on tip-top form for this game on PC. On console, they don't really have to worry about it, but PC, yes, this could be an issue unless Respawn are in control of this. And the last thing that I didn't really like is the name. Apex Legends. It sounds like a free-to-play MOBA to me, and I kind of wish that they'd have just gone with Apex instead. And maybe even Titanfall Apex. Perhaps I'm being too picky and I realise that Titanfall does come with its stigmas, as I mentioned, but I feel like it's a really strong and respected brand and it should be in the name of the game. But I don't get to decide that, do I? I think people will just end up calling it Apex anyway. What about the future for this game then? Well, apparently there's a significantly large portion of Respawn dedicated to new content. They've got no desire, they said, to make Apex 2, and they hope that this game has a long life. It's going to get weekly updates and regular content drops, which is good. And it's free to play, so anyone can play it without paying a dime. But of course, because of this, there are microtransactions, a battle pass, a store that rotates every day. And it's all cosmetic, which is great, apart from when they add new characters. And you can purchase these with real money, or you can grind for them with in-game currency, similar to how Rainbow Six Siege does it when they introduce new operators. Some of the weapon skins and character skins are very cool. The artists have obviously spent a lot of time coming up with cool concepts for these guns because they know that's how they're going to make money on this game. There's Apex packs too, dare I say loot packs. Ugh. And they explained how these work. There are no duplicates in them. You can see the chances of what you could get, and I believe the lead producer said that you're guaranteed at least a rare from each pack. If it were me in control though, based on what's happened in the past, even though these are just entirely cosmetic, I just wouldn't have any sort of random pack or loot box in the game, and instead just have a transparent store where people can see what they want and buy it. EA and Respawn will get pushback for this simply because it's a pack. It doesn't matter if you can see the chances or there are no duplicates. The history is there and the consumers are burnt, and I just long for a day when EA can just put a transparent store in their game and show, here are some things, here's how much they cost, would you like to buy them? It's so simple. I think they should just let people see what they're buying. Yes, I know that this part is totally optional, but what are the headlines going to be? Apex Legends has loot packs in it. That's all people are going to read, and they don't care about the detail. So I do think that Respawn dropped the ball with that one. Now, wrapping things up, I suppose that I should say, just go and try it for yourself if you're interested. It's free. I had a good time when I was playing it as a team, and it was a new experience for sure. It was just so nice to play a battle royale game that's not an early access for once, and not just a clone of PUBG. Like I said, they've been working on this for nearly 2 years. It's polished, and from what I could tell from the few hours that I spent playing the game, it worked really well, and I do think it's going to be popular. Maybe there's a chance for esports here too. However, their update cadence on this game has to be so important with this title, because when you've got games like Fortnite raising everyone's expectations and lowering everyone's attention spans, regular game-changing and meaningful content drops are an absolute necessity. For example, with this game, I'd love to see new maps added as soon as possible. I think Battle Royale games often forget how important that is. So there it is, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Battle Royale in the Titanfall universe. I didn't think I'd ever see the day. If you're a Titanfall fan, you might be a bit disappointed that this isn't Titanfall 3. Totally understand. Titanfall 1 and 2 were criminally underrated, but I'm sure that we will eventually get a proper Titanfall 3. This is something completely different, and it doesn't feel rushed to me. It feels like they've thought this one out and put a lot of love into it, but be the judge for yourself. And there it is, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.